stuff like that. So, what are your
Here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. It's been a while since I've made a damn video. Now, today, we're dipping same shit. You ready here? Grizzly wintergreen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd have to say my all-time favorite dip is either Kodiak wintergreen or Grizzly wintergreen. I don't mind Copenhagen wintergreen, but there's just, I don't know, it's just got like too much flavor, I'd say, something like that, too much flavor. Anyway, let's get to the chase, stop talking about shit, and let's dip. Gotta get your dip fingers on. I like to move around a little bit, you know what I mean? Get in here with one finger, you push her around, get that point, just like that. Work it around a little bit, squeeze it, pinch it, move it left and right. I have to throw a filler in.
Where every Friday and Saturday you can enjoy chef dinner specials. For more, visit theblackmountainlodge.com or find them on Facebook. The GMC Open House event is on at Della GMC Quaker Road, Queensbury, where you'll take up to $7,508 in total savings off the MSRP. Step into your professional grade all-new 2014 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab now. Regular MSRP $45,075.
That's delicious.
$7,500 during this amazing GMC Open House event.
Now, I can't remember.
Your new GMC Sierra 1500 is a consumer guide.
Can't remember the last video I posted. I'm not sure which one it was.
Della delivers the savings of thousands. At Della GMC, it's what we like to call big dealer discounts with a hometown feel.
Before I forget,
At Della GMC, 293
I'm just joking with you.
Road, Queensbury. Visit Della 24/7 at dellacars.com. Stock number 149115. Model number 21575.
now, I am going up to the lake this weekend. Depends on how cold it is out. If I go ice fishing or not, but most likely we're going to be hunting.
This is Christopher of
Now,
Furniture and America's Natural Sleep Galleries. You don't know unless you ask. So we've asked every customer for their feedback, and while the compliments were great, it was their suggestions that we took to heart. Lowest price and interest-free financing are just for starters here. That's why we've cut our special order time in half by using a different shipping company.
Yellow.
And we've doubled the fabric selection for your living room.
Anyway.
It's always about the people. Get a new Serta Perfect Sleeper or Serta Memory Foam mattress for as little as $2.99. Plus, upgrade a standard box spring to an adjustable platform for as little as $5.99. La Flames. Not just the store you want to buy from, but the people you'll like doing business with. North Main Street, Rutland, Route 20.
So I'm going up to the lake this week. I'm not going to be at the farm, but I'm going to make a dip vid tomorrow,
Don't
too.
forget to like us on Facebook for a chance to win a $1,000 shopping spree. La Flames. I'll see you there.
I'm either going to be dipping Copenhagen Straight, or I'm going to be dipping Copenhagen LC. Now, I like Copenhagen Straight because it's got, I think it's one of Copenhagen's weakest dips. It's more of like a sweet dip, like if you've ever tried. I've had a couple people say it doesn't taste like this, but I think it does. If you ever had a Skull Straight, what was it, Old Fashioned tobacco, I can't remember. Anyway, it's Skull Straight's in a brown tin.
Like us on Facebook or visit West.
I think it tastes just like Copenhagen Straight. It's got a really sweet taste to it. And Copenhagen LC is one of their old-fashioned dips. It's a good morning dip for me before I go and I work on the farm. It's got more of that salty taste to it, and it really gives it, you know, bang, wakes you up. You're like, yeah, let's go do this, you know. The one thing that I have that I do like about Copenhagen, well, who doesn't like Copenhagen? Well, one of my favorite things about Copenhagen is that the cut in it it always stays. Now, if you look at, let me shake this. Thurman Maple Days feature sugar house tours, tasting demonstrations, tasting and shopping. If you look at Grizzly, it's like long cut down here, then it's like a finer cut up here. It's got more of a finer cut Grizzly does.
Maple syrup, maple cream, and delectable
Which I think that the finer the cut is, the more flavor it gives you, and like the more of a nicotine rush it's gonna give you.
Already reduced through reverse osmosis.
Now,
Metal Farm and Cheese Company will offer cheese tasting and an opportunity to
anybody hasn't tried Copenhagen LC out there? It's a LC Copenhagen long cut, the original. It's got more of a finer cut to it. So if you don't like fine cuts, I wouldn't say to dip it because it floats around a little bit. You gotta really keep it down, tucked into your lip, or else it's just gonna go fucking everywhere. I find it took me a little. My fucking throat. I'm sorry if my voice cuts out. My fucking got shit in my throat. But if you do with LC and stuff, it took me a little while to be able to put it in my cheek because I had to get used to the fineness of it. Because it was one of my first fine dips I've ever finer dips. It's like half and half fine dip, long cut, and I just like. It took me a little while to get used to it. Now, I have to say I wouldn't say it's my favorite dip, but it's a dip that I can really go through is Skull Cherry. That's one of my favorite dips to dip when I hunt. Because it doesn't give me a stomach ache and shit. Like, I want to be able to be out in the woods and not be like, oh, I gotta take a shit. Like I do with grizzly and stuff, you know. When I'm done dipping grizzly, I usually take a shit. Whatever I gotta do. And with like grizzly and shit, I don't really dip at hunting. I will. Sometimes I'll be alright with it. But sometimes I get a stomach ache with it. Depends on how I feel. But Skull Cherry, I can dip it. Doesn't give me a stomach ache. Now, I was listening to one of my, ripped. Look at that shit. Look at it. What is that? That's bullshit. I was talking to my buddy, and he said he was in a health class, and his health teacher said that the only reason people chew tobacco is because it makes them feel good about themselves. It makes them feel like they're superior, makes them feel like they're top of the line shit. Be honest with you, it doesn't make me feel like that. I dip because I like the taste of it. I just like... It doesn't make me feel like a badass, doesn't make me feel like I'm top shit. It really doesn't. And people are trying to make it seem like, I mean, yeah, chewing tobacco is bad for you and everything, but teachers in school throw it out there like, you're gonna dip once and you're gonna get fucking cancer. Everything, you're gonna lose all your fucking teeth. You're really not. I've been dipping a pretty good amount of time, and my teeth are still fine. See them? Still beautiful. Except for that little hole right there. That's because I have fake teeth. These two are fake right here, and two down here. I gotta get them removed soon. But anyway, the reason why people get like gum cancer, and the reason why they get their teeth get falling out and everything is because they don't take care of their teeth. Now, if you brush your teeth, you take care of your teeth and everything, you're gonna have less of a chance of that happening to you. But everybody makes it seem like your teeth are fucking disgusting. I talk to people and they don't even know I fucking do it. So like, I have straight white fucking teeth. I've been dipping a pretty good amount of time. I don't get it. Make you feel good about yourself. I mean, I don't even really get head rushes anymore. I mean, yeah, like if I wake up early in the morning, I put a fucking hog leg on and shit, I'm like, hits me for a few seconds and I'm good. But I can go a long time. I've gone weeks without dipping. I don't have withdrawals. I don't freak the fuck out. I don't twitch out and all this other shit. See, people make it seem like you're gonna have a fucking seizure and shit, and because you haven't dipped. I mean, there are people out there that can't go a day without dipping. I understand, but If I can't go a day without dip, you don't go a day without dip. Shit happens. I mean, I've had this tin since, let's see, today's Friday. I've had this tin since last Thursday. I don't dip when I'm home. I rarely dip when I'm home. When I come home from school, I do my homework or anything. I got a ton of shit I gotta fucking do. I don't have time to dip. By the time I sit down and everything, I play like GTA for like a couple minutes and I go to bed.
It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight.
But I don't know. But if any of you want me, any dips that you want me to put out there or make a video about, please comment on the videos. I will try and get that dip. I'll dip it. One dip I'm waiting to get down here is Copenhagen Mint. I've been wanting to try that so bad. I've seen a couple of Outlaws videos saying that, or a couple of Outlaws pictures on Facebook showing that there's Copenhagen Mint is getting out there, moving around. A lot of my buddies at the farm say that they hate Copenhagen Black. I actually like Copenhagen Black myself, but it's not like an every time dip for me. It's like a once in a while dip. In the winter, everybody at the farm during the winter, they all dip grizzly wintergreen. Right now, Mikey's dipping grizzly straight. He switched to straight. I'm probably gonna switch to, because the grizzly wintergreen is starting to, just get normal. Everything is starting to give me a lot of stomach aches lately because I've been dipping it so much. I'm just like, so I think about switching to either Copenhagen LC or Copenhagen straight for a little while. One dip I haven't tried is Copenhagen Natural. I've been trying to get it. Every time I go somewhere, they're all out of it, or they don't have it, or the person's fucking retarded and doesn't know what they're talking about. You can go into a gas station, you're like, oh, I want some Copenhagen straight, they give you fucking Copenhagen long cut. Original. I'm like, I don't know. Then my mom going one day, I was like, I went in one day, and I got, what did I get? I went in one day and I got Skull Cherry I went in for. They gave me a fucking Skull Straight. How can you get that wrong? Or you'll ask for Grizzly Wintergreen, they'll give you Copenhagen Wintergreen. They just don't even know what they're talking about. They're like out of it. We actually need to get people that work at gas stations that know their dip. You know what I mean? But later I'm gonna go out, try and get some Copenhagen straight. If they ain't got straight, I'll go LC. But try to see what we can do here. Yes. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm going hunting, going early in the morning. I'm leaving. I'll definitely make a video this weekend for you guys.
Yeah, within 10 minutes, you'll have a chance at winning dinner to Red Lobster Route 9 in Queensbury.
I want to get the new mud jug that Outlaw just came out with. It's a yellow mud jug. It says yellow on one side, then it says Outlaw on the other with his symbol. I want to get that mud jug. I'm going to try and get it. But got all my shit back. Leaving tomorrow. Now we ain't the smartest. We like to go out to the we like to go out on a lake when there's like barely any ice. We're gonna try and get out there this weekend. I think the lowest amount of ice we'll go on is about 2 inches, which isn't smart. You step anywhere, you have to be at least 10 feet apart from each other, or else the ice starts talking. That's just about it. Pretty much. What else we got? Man, some kid I was talking to. Kid's like 19, 20, somewhere in there. He goes, I was talking to him because I was like, during summer, in the beginning of summer, I was like, when I went to the farm, I got a tin of peat. I got a tin of peach. He's like, oh, I love peach, Skull Peach. He's like, he was like, oh, my all-time dip is Skull Berry. Skull Berry bun, I fucking hate that shit. Tastes like fucking toothpaste, to be honest with you. I'll never dip it again. I remember Papa at the farm one time, he came down, he's like, oh, you know, for old times, I got us a tin of Skull Berry we can share, me, Mike, and Papa. I'm like, alright, I'm like, why not? So we all fucking put a lip in, and we all were like, ugh, and it was fucking nasty. I think I have video up. If I don't have the video up, I'm gonna post it in a minute. I'll check my YouTube of me and Alan. We found an old tin of Skull Mint. Skull Extra Mint. We found an old tin of it. We dipped it for old times because that's all I dipped during the summer of Skull Extra Mint for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna try and get that video up. I'll see what I can do. Let's see. This summer I'll be up at the farm again because I ain't got a good job this summer. Oh, it basically is what I do. I work at the farm in a volunteer work. But this should be just about the end of my video. I'll be hunting. I'll make a post about my hunts. I'll tell you what we got. I'll show you pictures of what we get if we even get anything.
Hi, I'm Chris Young.
We're gonna go coyote hunting too one night. But y'all stay country. Y'all put a hog leg in. Oh, spit one of these, please. No spitting bottles unless you really have to. And I love you. You know what I mean? You know, it's just like a cool thing, you know, it's just the way I roll.